Hi Scorpios, so this is going to be a reading for 2019. Thank you guys so much for joining me back on my channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, make sure that you hit that like button and you comment below and let me know how this reading resonates to you. And even if you are new, you can do the same. But yeah, let's see what's going on with you guys. If you're interested in getting a year ahead reading from me, all of my information is going to be listed below for you guys to go ahead and book that session. It is currently only $55, so if you guys are wanting to go ahead and book that session, make sure you guys go ahead and do so, and let's see what's going on. So, first card out, this is going to represent the lessons that you guys learned from your previous year, 2018. So what is the lessons that my Scorpios have learned from 2018? What were they faced with, actually? So we have the Hermit, okay? So this is kind of, I think this is the same card that Aries got for this position. But nonetheless, this year you guys were having to go within about some things, really taking some time for yourself to really grow spiritually, also to gain knowledge of self. Okay, whenever I see the Hermit, this is all about gaining knowledge of self, gaining wisdom that you can only gain from sitting with yourself, not really letting others come in and affect the way that you are processing your issues. So some of you guys are taking some time to be in solitude and just figure some things out, shine a light on some things that you were kind of not really addressing, not really dealing with, and also just getting away from people overall, like just needing to take a break because you may have just, experienced a lot of term, what's the word? Turbulent relationships, like a lot of turbulent relationships where things just went wrong this year and you were just like, okay, forget it, I just want to be by myself. Okay, so definitely faced with the challenge of being by yourself and introspection. Okay, what can my Scorpios expect in 2019? What can they expect in 2019? So we have the Queen of Swords. So everybody's getting the sword energy, okay? So in 2019, I really feel like you guys are still going to be very detached, very analytical in your movements, very logical as well. And just facing the facts, like really facing the facts, really just speaking your truth as well, living in your truth, and just cutting through the BS, honestly. Like that's just really the energy. Um yeah, and then we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So letting me know that you guys are really on your A game when it comes to money, when it comes to building structure in your life. For some of you guys who own your own business, you are really going to be taking time to be practical in your movements and looking at that. This year is very important for you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and pull more cards because there's some that's falling on the floor. So what is a challenge that my Scorpios are going to face in 2019? What is a challenge that they're going to face? So we have the Three of Cups, and I'm actually going to clarify. Okay, so we have the Magician. So the issue this year, the challenge may be, okay, in love, it may be like multiple people within the connection. If we're talking about not love, this may be a year where you may be challenged when it comes to your accomplishments, like what you want to do. For some of you guys, you may want to be like a musician, or you have like special talents and you're trying to get accolades, or you're trying to level up in that degree. I feel like the challenge is actually going to be doing that this year, okay? Actually manifesting and working through it. But you do need to understand that you have all the tools. With the Magician card, this is all about having all the tools. And the challenge is you actually understanding that you have all the tools to actually go out there and network and actually get these accomplishments. But the universe is going to test you with everything that's great, with everything that is going to, how do I put this in better terms? When we're trying to level up, there's another demon on every level. So yes, you are trying to aim high and you're trying to gain some sort of recognition or accolades. It's going to take a lot of work, and it is going to require just a lot of effort, okay? And understanding that you have everything that it takes to manifest, even when it does seem like things are not working fast enough for you, okay? Yeah, because we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck too. So this is letting me know that at night you guys really think about where you guys want to be. And this year just may be, you know, a year of you guys really needing to get to work and not really let people bother you and be in your space while you're trying to create. So how can my Scorpios harness their power in 2019? How can they really harness their power in 2019? So we have the Queen of Cups. So this is all about you guys stepping into your energy and using your intuition when it comes to your moves. Also being very in touch with yourself emotionally, understanding what you need, and what your emotional needs are, because there's a difference between what we need and then our emotional needs, okay? And with your emotional needs, it's all about you guys like not neglecting it this year, especially if you've been hurt before in the past, or if you've just overall had issues with dealing with your emotions. I feel like this year is going to be all about you guys tapping into that and understanding how to use that to your advantage, okay, Scorpios? Because you guys are the most powerful water signs anyways. So you guys, you and Cancers, first of all, you and Cancers have the ability to bring things into fruition through like your, listen, we're not going to go through all that, but basically make sure you guys are stepping into your energy this year, stepping into your intuitive powers, and confronting your emotions as well. Okay, so what are some of the lessons that my Scorpios have learned from 2018? What are some of the lessons that they've learned? So we have the Tower. So what you guys learned that any situations that are not built on anything concrete is going to crumble. Any relationships, any jobs, anything where there's no real honesty, no real proper planning in the building of the structure, it's going to crumble. So you guys learned, like, as fast as you guys receive things, it can be taken away from you, and things show up surprisingly as well. That's something that you guys also learned, that even when things are good, they're not just good, and you have to continue to push, and you have to keep continuing to strive for the, you know, the next best thing, and not just staying complacent, because you can definitely be knocked off of this tower if you're not tending to what's down here as well. Just because you make it to the top doesn't mean that you neglect the bottom. Okay? All right, so what is the guidance for 2019 for my Scorpios moving forward? What is the guidance that they can take? So we have the Queen of Swords again. So the guidance is to, again, be very logical in your movements. With you guys harnessing your power, like the card that I pulled for you guys with that, it was letting me know that you guys are needing to have more of a control with your emotions. So I feel like this year is all about you guys not really operating from a place of being super, super emotional. And just dealing with your emotions, yes, but knowing how to keep them under control. With this, with the Queen of Swords energy, the guidance is for you guys to, again, look at the facts. Look at the facts, especially when it comes to things that you're feeling dissatisfaction with or boredom with, okay? Or you feel like you're not getting your just due in. Okay, so what is the personal theme for 2019 for my Scorpios? What is the personal theme for 2019 for my Scorpios? And the theme is the King of Wands. So the theme for you guys is to be really on top of your creative pursuits. Like I said, you see all these mountains in the back. This person did not just get here by just merely just walking up there. It was it was hell for this person. Okay, so you're gonna have to walk up a lot of mountains where it's just like it feels like you just can't take enough, but you're going to make it to the top. And I feel like you guys are really going to conquer your creative side this year. You guys are really going to gain a lot of passion for what you do. And with these trials, with these tests, you guys are going to see that, oh, this is so worth it. This is so worth it. And this is what I love. You're going to realize that you love it even more, even through the pain, even through the fight. Okay? So, like I said, this year is all about you guys fighting hard for what you guys want. And it's about how bad you want it. So I wish you guys the best of luck this year. I wish you guys have a awesome year. And yes, I will definitely talk to you guys later. If you do want your personal reading, like I said, my information is going to be listed below. And I will see you beautiful Scorpios in your next reading. Bye. Enjoy 2019.